2 different times this year, my family has visited me here in Germany. My brother and cousin came in the summer in July, and then my mom came just last week for the German time. And both of these visits resulted in some comments that made me really reflect on how Germany has sort of Germanized me, if you will. I've developed a few sort of German-style habits, and that's what this video is about today. So, let's talk about how I've sort of been Germanized since living in Germany. There's kind of like a running joke of being able to spot Americans in Europe because of how we dress. Yeah, I can't say that I've been very Germanized in terms of fashion, but there is one aspect of fashion that I will say I've picked up on that is incredibly German. Now, fashion-wise, I have very much avoided being Germanized. I'm still out here with the t-shirt, the shorts, the long white socks, the Nike shoes, but one thing that I have allowed to creep into my life is the use of the fanny pack. Very, very Germanized habit right here. I'm like a Berlin 17-year-old sitting on the corner of the street just rocking this fanny pack, smoking cigarettes. Angst vor dem Briefkasten. Fear of the mailbox. This is a strange phenomenon. Even if you go online, I'm looking now, if you go to this website, artsphobia.com, drphobias.com, fears. There's a whole page of this fear of the mailbox. So here's the thing. Germany loves slow paper snail mail, sending letters in the mail to notify people. I don't know what it is. Germany is terrified of using emails for systems and loves sending letters. And the thing is, every time you get a letter in Germany, it's usually something bad. You owe money to the bank. You owe money to the government. Here's a speeding ticket. Look at how stupid your face looks as you're driving to Stuttgart in a smart car. This one's a little bit too specific. Yeah, every time you get mail in Germany, it's pretty scary. I've also gotten some pretty terrifying letters from the police years ago about my drone usage, and this was a very anxious time for me. So my experience, mail in Germany is terrifying. I can totally understand why there is a name for this phenomenon. Growing up in the States, I loved getting mail. I loved getting letters. It was always cool and exciting. In Germany, getting letters in the mail is terrifying, and there's no better feeling than opening your mailbox and having nothing in there. Oh, it's such a relief. Okay guys, now a word from our sponsor for today's video, my friends at CyberGhost VPN. So a VPN doesn't just encrypt everything so you're anonymous online, but you can run your entire internet traffic through a different IP address of a country of your choosing. CyberGhost has 8,500 servers in 91 different countries. So a huge benefit to using CyberGhost VPN is that you are able to set your internet traffic to, say, the United States of America. And this is what I do. I put my IP address as the United States, and then I'm able to watch geo-blocked stuff in Germany, like HBO, Hulu, Paramount Plus, all the streaming services that are available in the States but not available in Germany. I just turn on CyberGhost and I watch them here. CyberGhost has 38 million users worldwide, 24/7 support, 5-star review from Trustpilot. It's got a strict no logs policy, and one of my favorite things is that you can use it on any device and can share an account with up to 7 people, which is pretty nice. CyberGhost is also highly recommended from big websites like computerbuild.de, chip.de, pcvelt.de, and netsvelt.de. If you use the link in the description, you're gonna get a great deal. You're gonna pay €2.11 a month, plus 3 months free. That's an 82% discount. And there's a 45-day money-back guarantee, so it's risk-free. It's a great product, guys. I really recommend it. Wouldn't be doing a sponsorship if not. So check it out with the link in the description. All right, back to the video. This is a habit that I actually like, and it is now every time I go grocery shopping, I bring my own grocery bag, a reusable grocery bag. I actually do this in the States now. I have a reusable grocery bag that I use at home, and I'll walk to the grocery store with my bag, fill it up, and walk home with it. It's a super European, super German style. This is a habit that I picked up in Germany. Before, when I would go grocery shopping in the States, go with a cart, and then I'd fill up everything with some paper or plastic bags at checkout. They bag it for you, and you take it home. No need for your own bag. But I've gotten into this habit. Keep my reusable grocery bags under the sink, put them right there. I got a whole system. It's not a bad habit. I made a whole video about this before, and I've probably mentioned it a few times, but it's going on walks for the sake of walks. Walking has become one of my favorite habits. That and reading are just two ways to really slow down, meditate, take the day in, and I really love doing that. I go on walks maybe 2 or 3 times a day. It's nice. Live, right in downtown Schwäbisch Hall. I can walk around the beautiful city, the cobblestone streets, into the park. And so getting into the habit of walking is something that I think is a pretty German thing. It's definitely not an American thing, and I'm glad I've picked up on this. I recommend to anyone, go on walks, man. It's life-changing. So in the States, I feel like you always think of things bigger. Everything in the States is bigger, and that includes sort of your perception of things and time. One of the examples of this is how everybody speaks about money here in Germany compared to the States. In Germany, everybody talks about their finances on a monthly basis. How much money do you make per month? How much do you bring home per month? Whereas in the States, it's all about what's your yearly, your annual salary. And so I have gotten in the habit of thinking everything more on a month-to-month basis. I actually really like this. It makes more sense. It's a little bit more logical and functional to be living your life month to month. But yeah, overall, I have gotten into the habit of thinking of everything in a monthly basis. I think it's more effective. In the States, when I lived on my own in college and in Los Angeles, I would have to go grocery shopping, of course. And I feel like I would go grocery shopping once every couple weeks or once every month, basically. Whereas here in Germany, I go grocery shopping every day or every 2 days. And this kind of brings me back to the point of thinking of things in a monthly point of view. In terms of groceries and food, I think of things in terms of sort of a daily point of view. I'm like, all right, I'm at the grocery store and I'm getting enough for me that will sustain me for today and maybe tomorrow. I'm not buying in bulk and holding on to things that'll take care of me for the next few weeks. This is such an American thing. We've got big stores like Costco. Great store, by the way. One of the greatest places you can go in the United States. A Costco visit is a must. But at Costco, you buy huge portions of stuff in bulk. It's much cheaper, but you have to store it. And this is such an American habit, whereas I feel like here in Germany, I've gotten so used to the habit of going grocery shopping every day or every 2 days, just getting what I need for this time and then going back. Because I like walking down to the grocery store and kind of making a whole ordeal and walk out of it. So I've really gotten into this habit. Now, this next one is something that my family has said to me multiple times, actually 2 times specifically this year. And that is that my taste buds have become very Germanized. They see how I rave about a butter pretzel in my videos, and then they came here and I made them try a butter pretzel, and all of them were like, all right, it's like bread and butter. What are you talking about? And I've realized that, in the States, we're accustomed to a lot more sugar and a lot more sweet stuff, and that my taste buds have adapted to being really overwhelmed and pleased by simple flavors, just some bread and salt and butter. And this is not such a joyous eating experience to the typical American taste buds. So my taste buds have gotten used to simpler foods and are content and satisfied with these. This is one that I realized a couple nights ago. I am at the sauna, walking into the sauna right now, with one towel. I am a one towel guy. What does this mean? You guys have heard me in multiple videos talk about the saunas, the nudity in the saunas, and all of this stuff. And people gave a lot of comments and criticisms. But one idea that I got from comments on these videos is, hey man, just use 2 towels if you're so uncomfortable being naked. So for a long time, I used 2 towels at the sauna. One to keep around myself, and then one to sit on, as per the rules. But slowly and slowly, I started just being a one towel guy. I'm like, I'm fine being, sitting in the nude. I'm sitting on my towel. That's all I need. But then I started to go with more friends, more of my teammates, my American teammates, to the sauna, and all of them use the 2 towel approach. Keep one around your waist and one on the wood, because us Americans, we don't like to be in the nude. Nudity is a much more intimate thing for Americans, whereas Germans, they're actually offended by clothing. Germans try to be naked all the time. You have to put signs up to make sure Germans don't get naked places. But anyway, I had gotten so accustomed to just like, all right, screw it, I'm a one towel guy. I was at the sauna the other night with 4 or 5 other of my American teammates, realized all of them still had 2 towels, one around their waist, and I was the only one sitting there with the 1 towel. I got super Germanized there, where I was comfortable enough to be a 1 towel guy, and that really kind of shocked me. All right, guys, I just want to give a thanks again to the sponsor of this video, CyberGhost VPN. Use the link in the description to get access to a great VPN at an awesome price. You're going to be paying barely over €2 a month. Huge discount. I highly recommend it. Link is in the description. All right, guys, that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube videos. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you next time.